What would you do if you had 3 months to make $10,000 per month or you die? Sounds pretty dramatic, but using this framework of strong consequences when trying to achieve goals is a really powerful thing to do. I remember my first mentor used to ask himself the question, if my family died, if this marketing campaign didn't work, how would I make the marketing campaign look? What would I do? Would I try a little bit harder? Would I go above and beyond? Because if it doesn't work, then a member of my family dies. And it's a morbid, weird thought and question, but allowing consequences to come into the equation can really sharpen your focus, crystallize your goals, and make the whole process so much easier. What I want to do in today's video is explain exactly how I would go from 0 to 10K per month in just 3 months if everything was on the line. My name is Lawrence and I've built and scaled 2 different businesses to 7 figures. I'm going to basically explain everything that I would do based off the learnings that I've had over the last 6 years or so in business. 3 months is not a very long time. It might seem like a long time to some, but to get to 10K per month, it's not going to be a very straightforward thing to do. No matter what some online gurus may tell you, getting to 10K per month, it's not easy, but it is simple. It can be simple with the right structure and the right model. Because of the time frame, we don't necessarily want to push that time frame to 12 months. Maybe not everybody wants to wait 12 months, start earning 10K. We're going to need a business that is cash flow positive, cash flow heavy, and something with high margins. And we want something that is, again, as I say, quick and easy to get off the ground. And so that takes away a lot of different business models that we could look at running. Oftentimes, it's much easier to remove things, remove ideas, as opposed to seek out the perfect idea. You should have like a bunch of different business ideas, and then, based off your skills, based off what you want, and for us in this example, it's to earn 10K in the next 3 months, there's lots of businesses that we have to take away, we have to remove because they're not going to help us. So we need something that is high margins, that is quick cash flow. And so things like starting an e-com business, they're not going to work for us. They're not going to work given the restrictions that we have. We basically need to start one of 2 businesses, either a service-based business or an info product business. Now, if we start a info product business, what this means is we are selling the knowledge that we have in our head. And it can be very quick and easy to start, and it can be very profitable. The margins are very, very high because everything is just, all the information is online and you're just selling access to the information. Now, the problem is that if you're not at 10K per month, chances are is that you don't have enough knowledge to be able to sell it. So it can become difficult as a newbie that is below 10K per month to sell knowledge, especially if you're trying to sell knowledge in the kind of make money, grow your business, B2B space. So that really leaves us with a service-based business. And there's lots and lots of different services that we can offer. And there's lots and lots of different methods in which that we can sell those services. But if we go back to the original kind of question, how would I, starting from scratch, get to 10K per month in just 3 months? What I would look to do is partner up with somebody. Partner up with an existing expert that knows how to do the thing really well that you're selling. So for example, let's say that you're selling Facebook ads. You're selling Facebook ads to business owners and you're going to charge them $2,000 a month to deliver Facebook ads. Well, we've only got 3 months. It's going to take you a reasonable amount of time to learn how to deliver Facebook ads at a high enough level that warrants charging $2,000 each month per client. So instead, what you can do is you can partner up with somebody that's already got those skills. And then what you're able to do is take advantage of their skills, take advantage of their case studies, take advantage of their knowledge to fast track your business growth. It might sound like a kind of business nirvana, but there are some downsides, but there are also a lot of upsides. So when it comes to some of the upsides, what you're able to do, apart from the obvious of just kind of tapping into somebody else's knowledge, is you're able to de-risk the situation where you find a client and then you just pay the expert a percentage of what you charge the client. So you haven't got to hire this expert on a full-time basis and then hope that you get clients and end up having to pay this person $5,000 a month, regardless of what money you're making from clients. So you can do a kind of a profit share, a revenue share. You can give them a flat monthly fee for each client that they look after, which makes your risk a lot lower because you haven't got any fixed overheads. But one of the main problems is finding these service providers, let's call them. Finding a service provider that is willing and able to deliver the service on your behalf. There are lots of people out there that are willing and able to deliver the service on your behalf, but the problem is are they any good at what they do? And if they're not, then your success is very short-lived, because you might want to get to 10K per month in 3 months, and you might get there. But the problem is, will you stay there? Will you go one step further than 10K? Will you get to 50K? Will you get to 100K? Well, if you work with an unskilled service provider, the answer is probably no. Because you might be able to sign clients, but you're not going to be able to keep them. You're not going to be able to make them worth more money. You're not going to be able to improve retention, get good client results, which allows you to get more clients a lot easier. So it's really important that you get the right service provider. So let's say that you've got this service provider. We now know that we're going to offer a service. We're going to tap into somebody else's expertise to deliver that service, but we need clients in the first place that are going to actually pay us money so that we can get to that 10K per month goal. So what do? Well, there's lots and lots of ways that we can sign clients. And a bit like choosing the right business model, what we need to do is we need to put all of the different methods in which that we can sign clients, and we need to put them all out onto the table and then look at them individually and think, which ones are off the table? Which ones can't I do based off the restrictions that I've given myself? So you might say, for example, I'm going to set up a YouTube channel and get organic traffic. Well, that's not going to work. It's not that the process itself doesn't work, but it's not going to fit your requirements of trying to get to 10K in the next 3 months. You might say, okay, well, I'll do Instagram growth. Okay, cool. Organic Instagram, organic TikTok. Again, a great method. Will it fit in the 3-month time period that we've got? Maybe not. Paid ads, another example. Can we do paid ads? Absolutely. Do we have the money to invest in paid ads? Now, if you're under 10K per month, the chances are probably not. Or if you do have some investment, you probably don't have the required investment to get there quickly. So there's lots of things that we can remove, and subtraction is a lot more powerful than addition for 90% of the time when it comes to running a business. Again, going back to the question of, if this was me, what would I do? I would do cold email. Why? Because it is quick, it is easy, and it is very effective. It doesn't require lots of money, and it's something that pretty much anybody can do. And so what I would do is I would get a bunch of email addresses that I want to be sending emails from. I would source a list of prospects online using a software like Apollo, for example, and then I would send them cold emails. I'd send them my offer and basically say, do you want whatever service that it is that I'm offering? I would speak to the service delivery expert that I have paired up with. I would look at their case studies. I'd maybe send them some case studies, even though they're not your specific case studies. That's okay. They are case studies of the person that's going to be providing the service. And I would look to generate sales calls. I would get prospects onto a sales call. I would offer them some form of risk reversal, whether that is pay on results, whether that is we'll work for free until we do. If I was trying to get to 10K per month and I had to have 10K in my bank account or I die, what I would say is you pay up front, but if we can't deliver the promise, so maybe it's like, we'll run your Facebook ads and we'll get you 50 leads, we will work for free until we do. So you're getting paid, you're getting money in the bank straight away, you can build up that pot to 10K. That's what I would do in this situation. So I would use cold email because it is one of the most powerful, cost-effective things to sell a service. And the reason I would sell a service over anything else is because I probably don't, and this might be different for you, but I probably don't have the knowledge to sell information. And then I would partner up with somebody else that can deliver that service for me. And that's how I would get to 10K per month. Hopefully you've found this helpful. And if you want to see how I actually got to 10K per month and way beyond to over 100K each and every month, and how I help other people do the same, then you can click the first link in the description. And if you've got value from this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm push it out to more people that might find this video helpful. And if you want to see more videos like this, then consider hitting that subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.